All right, hello everyone, and welcome to week 3 of our upper body strength and conditioning. So you are warm, which means we're going to get you going right away on our first superset, which today starts off with push-ups, as you probably could presume. We are going to be following a little bit of something spicy today. We have a combination of the last 2 weeks, both a slow eccentric and a pause. Now, the saving grace is that you are only doing 4 reps of these push-ups for each set. So let's get down here and I'll show you what I mean. And if you want to practice with me or just save your juice for your actual working sets, push-up position. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we push ourselves up and out of it. Woo! That would be 1 rep. You are doing 4 of those total. So as we know, if we can't quite get up and out of it, we can always use our knees on the way up, but we still want to have that full body position for the way down and for that very challenging, hopefully I made it look easy, pause. 4 reps total. With this one, we have our band pull-aparts. So we'll be working with that band, holding it a little wider than our shoulders, pulling it apart. 8 reps is the number to be for these pull-aparts. Once we're finished those pull-aparts, we are going to take some rest, 30 to 45 seconds, before we complete 3 more rounds. We have 4 sets total. So again, as always, I do encourage you to be as honest as you can with your count. Really challenge yourself, because again, you're only doing 4 push-ups, and the harder and more challenging you can make these feel, the stronger that you are going to get from doing them. All right, so get that first part done. Pause, and I'll see you back here for part 2. All right, welcome back. Woo! We feel good after that one, although I know it's not easy stuff. We are going to move on to our 1-arm rows. This is going to start off our second superset. I will be using my chair here, my 8-pound dumbbell stacked up. And again, if you want to use something else, like your loop band or your TRX, now is a great time to do that. We're going to have our knee, our hand on this bench, working again with that same focus, pulling in normal, holding for 1, 2, 3, and then a 1, 2, 3 second lower. That's 1 rep. We're doing 8 of these total. So we want to make sure that we're really pulling that shoulder back, holding in for 1, 2, 3, and then taking that same amount of time to lower down between each of our reps. Same rules are going to apply if you're using TRX, if you're using a band. And again, we're doing 8 of those on each side. That's our first one. Second one that we're going to do this one, we're doing more push-ups, my friends. Normal tempo, okay? No slow, no pauses. What's not normal about them is that we're going into our narrow grip position. So we're down on the floor. You have 8 reps of these push-ups. Now, if you can do them full body, you send it and you do your thing. But most of us are probably going to have a pretty hard time doing that at this point in our lives. So you can feel free to do these ones from your knees if you need to, as we go through our set of 8 of them. So again, we lower down and we push ourselves up, and we'll do 8 reps total of these narrow grip. So we're in here rather than out here. Between these 2, we're going to try our best to limit our rest. And you have to complete 3 rounds of these ones. So that would have been our first round, 2 more after that, and then we will move on to the next part. Okay, so pause, and I'll see you back here for the last part of the strength, that is. All right, here we are, back up in it for some more rows, neutral grip rows. So same rules are going to apply, TRX band. I'll be using my dumbbells, working with that same pause and eccentric focus. So again, we're going to hold it in here for 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 seconds. Whatever you hold it in for, we're going to take that same amount of time to lower back down to that starting position. We have 10 reps on the menu for these ones here. With this one, we have our infamous bench or chair dips, where we also have 10 reps. Going through those dips, working through them, 10 reps total, elbows in, shoulders back. 10 reps down there, 10 reps up here. No rest, my friends, in between. We're trying to just move between these as efficiently and as effectively as possible through our full pause, and I'll see you back here for the conditioning work. All right, welcome back. So for the last part here, I am going to start off by moving everything out of my way, because what we need for this last part is space. We also need a timer that we are going to set for 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. We have 3 exercises, and we are doing 3 rounds of these 3 movements. So for the first one, we are back on the floor, or on the floor, I should say, for bear crawls. We're going to be working with a forward-backward bear crawl. So we'll set up at the end of our mat facing forward, pop off our knees, take opposite arm, opposite leg, walking to the end of the mat, and then we'll walk backwards, back to where we started. And we're doing this for our 40 seconds on. Following that, 20 seconds of rest, we breathe, we regroup, going into split jumps. Now again, we can stay in place, or if you want to add a little something, you can move side to side. The more powerful, the more fast you can be, the better on those ones. So that's our second movement for 40 seconds. Another 20 seconds of rest, and then we're going to finish you off with our lateral bounds. So we're bounding side to side. We have opposite arm, opposite leg. Working with these ones as fast, as powerful as we can. As always, we're doing our conditioning work for 40 seconds. That will be 1 round. You are doing 3 of them. Okay, and then you'll be done. Of course, I would like you to scroll down and do your stretches after today's session, and then you can carry on. Okay, you feel amazing. You've got to push yourself, and I trust that you will. So get it done, and I will see you guys back here next day for our full body conditioning session. Okay, enjoy.